house now in customs. They want to keep, they actually don't want to let me in the United States or be clear. I didn't see at all. Up until this point, I didn't even know that I needed a return flight. Otherwise, I would have actually looked into getting a proper visa. I was here for 5 weeks, for goodness sake. So it's cost me $2,000 to buy a return ticket one way to Melbourne. Exchanging 70 Thai baht, all that for $1. I'm really defeated right now. That's the truth. You see me in an upbeat moment, well, I'll let you see me in a very, very down moment. That was 6 hours of torture. Literally, I felt like I was smuggling drugs or something. Let me. Well, here we are in the morning, off to America, 5 o'clock. So I picked up the luggage, 5 o'clock in the morning, off to United States. So here we go, big journey about to begin. Closing of one chapter and opening of another. Not taking the PC, I decided I can't deal with that at the moment, too much. It's another story, so Pimmy's been gracious enough to say I can leave it there and work it out later. It's looking good as it goes. Early morning catches the worm. No, early bird catches the worm. Early morning catches nothing. Wow, the girls are done up today. Hello. Only one smile there. It's a big airport. It's a nice looking airport. Look at that. We got to go to PQ. Oh, no, PQ, okay. I feel like a zombie. Like a zombie. First leg of the flight is on Japan Airlines, and then the next one is on United, I think. Investigation. This money I keep collecting. Socks and bags full of coins that I've got to get rid of somehow. I can't find anywhere to get rid of them. So whirlwind trip working out perfectly. First leg is done. Bangkok to Narita Airport, Japan, and I think I've only got about an hour to go before I board the flight to Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, and then a little flight to Houston after that. It should be good. I'm looking forward to it. I can't believe it. What's that been? 5 or 6 days, 6 days turnaround to get back to the United States, and riding the bike 1,600 kilometers from Kuala Lumpur to Bangkok. So you came and you saw a pretty good journey. I'm feeling good. I had a good sleep. I had 2 seats to myself. Can't complain. So let's go find gate 65.
Leader,
I'm exchanging 70 Thai baht. It's got to be exchanged into Japanese yen, and I end up with one American dollar.
And Japanese yen change, I'll give you.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
It's a lot of work for $1. 70 Thai baht, I get $1. Come on, Thailand. Yeah. I thought I'd get something.
Donation box.
Donation box.
change of 50 only.
Behind.
Okay.
100.
Okay. This is my $1. Okay, thank you. It's wonderful. Well, at least I don't have that 70 Thai baht. It'll just be hanging around in my luggage, just like then when they were pulling out socks full of coins from all places. Where's the donation box? I can't see the donation box. You see, this is what happens. Where's the donation box? This is what we do. When you can't find the donation box, you leave the donation right there. Let's go. That's my donation box. Oh, there's the donation box. You can't even find it. There's the donation. It's going to go in the box.
I see the way you look at me, the cherry on top of your broken dreams. I didn't ask you for anything, but you're acting like I did. I can feel it when you walk around. You see a light, try to put it out. Do I remind you that you never found exactly what you need? Cycles repeat. You'll get mad, I get sad.
I don't know why people stand on these things. For walking people.
Now I loved you through all of it. The good, the bad, the thick and thin. Always gave you the benefit, but it's getting hard to ignore. If I could, I would take all your pain. I know it's been getting in your way. If you let me in, you could see
Houston, here we go.
to your face. You'll get mad, I get sad. You'll leave and what I wish we had, what I really need. I know deep down you're good. You just told me songs extra just to save it.
Around, you know, I'm really, I'm very slack at getting the videos out, so the algorithm hates me. Right? You're better off to punch out 5. I put it in there and it'll turn on and drain the battery for no reason. I don't know. It's updated.
Is it like it might have the same model? I don't know. Because
Say again?
I do like motorcycle stuff too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
This has got like, you can turn it off and on here.
Yeah.
But then that's a quick start.
Yeah.
road actually. Well, here we go. Premium economy, and it looks a lot better than in the cattle class at the back. So let's feel like big shots for a moment. Just mind you, mate. So we got here. The best thing is my shoes are ridiculous to take off, and check that out, slippers. And I must say, initial feel, the seat is beautiful. It feels comfortable. It's definitely wider, and the distance between my face and the TV is not like this. So that sort of, you don't get the feeling like you're going cockeyed all of a sudden. Comfy blanket and a special pillow. So I think it's going to be nice. I will report back mid-flight with joy. Now, can I see that? Yeah, I can. Now, for all of you that say premium economy is not worth it, check this out. Impossible for me to explain what's going on, but I've been 4 hours now in customs. They want to keep, they actually don't want to let me in the United States, all because I didn't have a return flight. I didn't even know that I was supposed to have one. And like, this was full of people. Now they're in there discussing my case. They basically wanted to send me on a flight back home now. They thought maybe I'm going to try and stay in the United States. This is the most stressful. I've flown for now 20 hours. I'm tired, I'm hungry. I just feel like breaking down right now. Well, I tell you what, a mistake might have been made, but it was triggered because a extremely grumpy, disgruntled, not very nice Dallas customs agent decided that he wants to just get nasty and take me into the customs office, which triggered a whole series of events where they were trying to say that basically I wanted to overstay in America, didn't believe my story, and here I am 6 hours later. They were literally going to send me back on the plane now. My luggage is in Houston. It's 10:30 at night. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'll ask this guy. Is there a number D bus? D? Coming? Okay, thank you. So I've caught one bus to this terminal. I was told to go to E. Now I'm told I need to go to D. The customs agents were very rude. I'm not going to. One guy right at the end, when I finally couldn't take it anymore, they were saying you need to buy a return ticket. The first time I used the Etsy pass, which gives you 90 days, there was no mention of that. I didn't see that clearly on the website. You just apply for the pass, it sends you that. All I knew that you didn't really need an itinerary. You get 90 days. So obviously that's not clear. But the way that they handled it was to take me into a room and basically interrogate me and say that, no, we don't believe the story. You've sold your motorbike there and you've sold stuff and it looks like you're getting ready to settle in America. I said, are you trying to say that I'm really going to stay here, overstay? I've never done that in my life. I've been to so many countries all around the world. So right now I feel violated. I feel extremely upset. I'm very emotional. I could cry easily. I feel It just wasn't right. They were pressuring me. I was trying to buy it. They wouldn't let me buy it on my phone. They then said I have to buy it on their computer, and then right when I was getting ready to make the payment, it crashed. It's in a room full of people. It was hot. And they just put so much pressure, and they said, oh, we're going to send you home now. And then they said, oh, that's it, you're taking too long, we're sending you home now. At one stage I had to say to the guy, I said, look, I haven't been to the bathroom, you know, like properly for 24 hours, you know. And I said, like, there's not even a lock on the door. I've had to book a ticket 3 weeks from now, even though that I've only used, I thought the 90 days resets when you come back in. It doesn't, you use up. So I stayed 5 weeks, so what's that? 5 weeks is about 50 days. I should 45, 50 days. No, 5 weeks is probably what, say 35 days. Means I should have another, let's say 60 days. They wanted to give me 1 more week. And then one guy said to the 22nd, and another guy said to the 30th, right at the end. And basically they were going to say, no, we're going to send you back now. And then right, even now, even though I said, the guy's just arrogant guy saying like, well, when you come back to the United States, we're going to cancel your visa, you're not going to get in this. And I said, like, I just bought the ticket. And finally realized I bought the ticket. The arrogance, the chutzpah of these immigration officers. I mean, some of them, one guy there right at the end was lovely. I think that's nice, because the reality is I'm genuine. I'm not breaking any laws. I admitted I made a mistake, because obviously it's not very clear. I didn't see at all. Up until this point, I didn't even know that I needed a return flight. Otherwise, I would have actually looked into getting a proper visa. I was here for 5 weeks, for goodness sake. So it's cost me $2,000 to buy a return ticket one way to Melbourne. A complete and absolute waste of money. I tried to buy it to go locally. I actually looked online, I was researching, and I realized, I said, can I go to, what's it called? The Bahamas area, because it's close, and then I'll apply for a business visa. No, you can't. You have to have an outside of America. You can go to Europe. I said, Europe will be even more expensive. I'm really defeated right now. That's the truth. You see me in an upbeat moment, well, I'll let you see me in a very, very down moment. That was 6 hours of torture. Literally, I felt like I was smuggling drugs or something. I don't know, I don't even know where to go at the moment. I got to get some D bus. I don't know where my luggage is in Houston. That was not nice. The way they spoke, you know, the accusatory tone as to the fact that, you know, oh, well, you're bringing this. I said, look, I don't even have any clothes. I've just got a small backpack. I didn't originally intend on staying, you know, longer, and I've decided to go back to Malaysia and Thailand. They say, oh, you're selling your motorbike, you're getting rid of stuff, oh, that triggers flags in our mind. I said, okay, but I mean, you know, like, I'm not going to be going back there. If I want to get rid of the motorbike, there's a few $1,000 I can get. Hopefully, I heard that they will put me on the plane now for free, but you know, it's like 11 o'clock at night, let's say. What's the bet? Is there going to be a flight? Or am I now, after a 6-hour wait, and 20 hours of flying? So now we're at like 26 hours of travel, and now do I have to wait until the morning? Okay, Terminal D bus. That's where we gotta go. Hello, man.
How you doing?
Been a journey, man. Is it United Airlines at D?
No, it should be on Terminal E.
That's what I...
You're on the rightest spot, by the way.
Huh?
You are on the rightest spot. I mean, Ben, you should be last stop. Come on.
She said go to D.
No, it's not E.
Oh, thank you.
United, right?
United, yeah.
Yeah, United will be in Terminal.
My flight left 6 hours ago.
So you lost your flight?
Oh yeah, 6 hours ago. I've been in customs for 6 hours. They wanted to send me home because they thought I'm going to stay longer in America. I don't know what was going on.
No, sir. Where you from, man?
Australia. I came from Thailand. They're tripping.
Okay, okay. You're looking for Qantas or United?
United.
United will be in Terminal E.
Yeah, United.
It's not Terminal E.
United to Houston.
Okay.
My luggage will be in
So your
Houston.
flight will be tomorrow?
Well, I guess so now. It might as well be more. I've already done 26 hours travel. I might as well be punished some more for some arsehole who had an anger issue.
Alright, I'm gonna drop you here.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, I
So you're
appreciate
gonna
it.
go this way, okay?
Okay.
You're gonna go this way, will be E5.
Okay, I appreciate
And then
that,
you're
man.
gonna see the sign, United, okay?
Thanks, bro.
Yes, sir. Go this way.
Thank you very
E5,
much.
okay?
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Some people are good, you see. And I will say, yes, I'm angry. But right at the end, there was one customs official. I didn't get his name. But he calmed things down. And I wasn't irate and I wasn't yelling. But at one stage, after 5 hours, I said, like, just send me home. I can't do it. I can't seem to be able to buy a ticket. Nothing's working. The internet keeps crashing. The computer crashes. You're pressuring me. I need to go to the bathroom. It was just intense. And that guy said, look, let's just... And he just helps, you know. I just think it was... Maybe God moved right at the moment where I was too much. Because I don't ever want to go through that ever again. And from a simple mistake, it wasn't a mistake, it was the attitude of the person who was the initial customs guy. That's what it was. Alright, I'm going to turn this off. Let's see if I can find where United is and see if there's any flights. I need to find American Airlines now. We're thinking A, B, C or D, you know?
You can go to C, that'll be the closest one.
C?
Yeah, just go all the way.
I was in C.
Yeah, that's where all the American Airlines.
Okay, so just get that bus and go to C.
Yeah, do you have the...
At least this guy's helping me.
So you have to go outside.
Okay.
Keep going that way.
I'll catch
The
that.
outside.
So
Take the orange bus.
you
That's going to take you to C.
you think C will have the
C will be your best...
best chance? Okay. Thanks, George.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, George lends a hand. Thank you, George. All right, let's go to C. All right, so we've gone C to E to D, or C to D to E, and now we need to go to C. It's been a good day. I really love today. Count it all joy, you must suffer various trials. So it's now 2 o'clock in the morning and, well, this is me. I mean, seriously. That's it. You know what's interesting? This, I want to buy chicken Caesar wrap at $7. Now, I don't know what brand this is, always fresh, always on. But if you can accept a $10 note, I've got a $10 note. And that's $7. Because my 5's not working in there, of course. What if I call this? Yeah, can you get someone to fix that machine there so that it accepts $10? So I wasted $2,000 on a flight back to Melbourne that I don't even want. Today was tough. That was hardcore punishment. I felt like I was in prison for a while there. I could only take that mild video. I just didn't want them to see. It was intense enough. There was things being said constantly, and that was it wasn't pretty. I want this. I want to get that. How? I don't have them. I don't have the change. How ridiculous! Look at this. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this. 5 ones, 6 ones. Oh, hang on a second, because I opened my wallet and found another one. Oh! Remember that one we changed? Remember that one that I changed from the 70 Thai baht about 460 hours ago? Because look at this. This is mine. That one that we changed. Can you believe this? Come on. 1. If that works, that's 70 baht into 1. Let's have a look. No counting chickens. We've had a hard day. Okay, that's 2. Oh, did I choose it? 601. 601. Check out. Okay. 2. Why didn't that go up? What's wrong with this machine? Okay, it's been one of those days. I just really want to get past today. I want to go past today, please. I want to go past today. Let's try. 601. Make sure. 601, right? You see that? 601. Chicken Caesar wrap. Let's go. Check out. Check out. $7. Total credit total. What's that mean? Why doesn't the... Why doesn't the quarters register? I don't get it. Are you serious? You've turned my $1 into quarters? Ah! Six hours in there while they told me that I was going to overstay in America. I've never overstayed in a country in my life. Because I sold my motorbike because I didn't have the return ticket. Well, alright, now I got a return ticket. They wouldn't let me go anywhere close. I wanted to go to the Bahamas, Costa Rica. No, you can't go there. He goes, you can go to Europe or you can go to Australia. Thank the Lord for the one nice guy came at the end. That's all I can say. Now, this idiot of a thing, look, there's no one here. I'm by myself. It's eaten my $1 bills and now it doesn't want to... Oh, man. Lucky I'm not superstitious. I'd have to be like, I'd have to get a whole rabbit, not a rabbit's foot. I'd have to grab a rabbit and like rub it. I'd have to get a rabbit and rub it up and down the conveyor. So I put $1 bills in, it spits out quarters, and the machine doesn't take quarters. Look at this. And it doesn't register. I'll tell you what. It's been a long day because I'm into the third day of the same day. Well, this looks similar. Now what? You stupid machine. The $1 was going to come into play and now it killed me, and the $5 won't work. And it doesn't take $10. Watch, $5. It doesn't like this $5. Watch. Ready? 601. Watch this. Check out. Come on, $5. Come on, $5. Come on, $5. Come on, $5. It's one of those. It's just one of those things. Can I get something substantial? Does it have to be crap? That's just reduced my dollars down to what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I've only got 4. What a dirty rat. Alright, let's check it out. Let's do a sample. I really don't want any of this crap. Honey glazed bun, $6.09. $3. Let's see if it takes quarters. Oh! Why? Oh, this doesn't... Let's see. What's it mean? For goodness sake. Three. Did I do it? Oh! Oh my goodness. Okay. Really can't deal with this right now. 2 a.m. honey glazed bun. Like, I mean, seriously. What is this YouTube channel? Is it just a festival of me getting punished? Look at this. Honey glazed bun. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to announce to be very careful when you come to Dallas Fort Worth Customs. I'm saying, thank you, Lord. There was a moment in that room about the 5-hour mark. It's about the 4th time they said to me, oh, that's it, we're just sending you back now. Like, we're sending you back to Australia now. Like, I haven't done anything wrong. I've been accused that I'm going to be, like, staying over, like, as if I'm going to stay over in America like I'm some sort of criminal. I'm going to overstay my visa. Come on. The border's wide open. There's millions of people coming across the border. They estimate in the last 2 years, 15 million people have come into this country illegally. I've got the Etsy pass. Well, I'm not arguing with them. There is an element that you need to have return flight, but it definitely doesn't come up and tell you on the stupid thing, and it must be somewhere on the website, but it's not obvious, that's for sure. Because the part that's obvious, it says you don't need an itinerary when you come into the country. And you know me by now, of course. I'm pedantic. I would definitely have had that worked out. Because I wouldn't be booking a flight to go back to Australia under extreme duress. No, what that was a common psychological principle called power gone to the head. And they can justify it as much as they want, but there was no need. I'm not a risk at all. I have no history of violating visas. They could look me up online. This will be my 5th time into the US over the last 20 years. Never overstayed anywhere on any of my visas. I believe in abiding by the laws. It's a visas, or it's a non-visa, or it's a waiver. You need to stick to the time limit. I'm always very pedantic to make sure on my calendar that I put in that I need to exit a few days early just in case that I count wrong. But no, they wanted to prove a point. And it wasn't nice. It was really, really, really hard, especially after that long flight, just a couple of flights. It's not bad. I'm going to hand it to you, honey bun. Huh. Anyway, meet my mates. Here they are. They're a quiet bunch. Now let's recap. Here I am. I think it's Wednesday. I can't even remember when I went to Kuala Lumpur, what day it was. but it was about 6 or 7 days ago. 14.5-hour flight from Houston to Doha, Qatar, followed by around about a 7.5-hour flight from Doha to Kuala Lumpur. Arrive at 8:30 in the morning, get the taxi to the house where I was staying to pack up the stuff, a couple of hours, and motorbike. Left there a little bit later than I wanted. It was close to 1 o'clock. Should have put the chesty on. Got absolutely hammered by rain. About 100 k's out of Kuala Lumpur, I was laughing and crying. But absolutely, there was just water pouring out of my shoes. Floored us as fast as I could towards the border. It took me 9 hours of hardcore riding. Last 2 were in the dark. Should have recorded it, but there was a moment where I basically was on vapor. I was 10 kilometers and then I misjudged where the petrol station should have been. And I could feel the motorbike 6 k's out, like doing that, and I was feathering it right down to about 40 kilometers an hour, even down to 30. And I thought 100% I don't think I'm gonna make it. I thought it'd be about 3 k's short. And it was dark on this freeway. No motorbikes, it was out a bit. Made it somehow, thank you, to that service station, filled up, and then just floored it. Kept raining, and was riding on the shoulder, and I think I said in another video, of the shoulder, which is a side lane, but it's wider than a normal lane you'd have in Australia or maybe America. They know that motorbikes that are slower will use it. And that was perfect. It's on a freeway, everything's relaxed. And that just ends. The freeway continues, but that lane ends. Next minute, I can see 15 meters ahead with my high beams. There's like a cavern. I'm going to go in this ravine. I call it a ravine. It's like a giant pothole, but it's it's at least, I don't know, what's that, 8 inches? 8 inches deep, and I just hit it at about 90 kilometers an hour. So let's say 45, 50 miles an hour, hit it, bang! And I thought my front wheel was going to blow off. Got through it. I stood up to take the impact. I think if I didn't stand up, take that impact, I would have off. Went straight, didn't end up getting to the border I wanted, but a guy told me that if I keep going straight, I'll hit another border. Made it to there. Didn't have any problem with the security that I thought I would there with the bike and it being unregistered at that point and all of that, which there's nothing I could do. Remember, they wanted me to go back to the border. I wasn't going to drive 500 k's to re-register it. They should have told me that at the border at the time when I came in. And got through there, the whole thing, paid the fine, which was 1,000 baht, because I was over by months, over the 30 days. And then got the hotel. People were lovely enough to give me a hairdryer to dry my shoes and my jeans for the next day. They were saturated. Went to sleep, wake up, another 500 kilometers, nearly hit an old guy that decides that night to cross the road on the diagonal. That was absolutely terrifying. I would have hit him at about 90 k's an hour, and that was ridiculous what he did. That he couldn't just wait a few seconds. And then the next day, another 500 k's, so about 550 k's, 3 days in a row, get to Bangkok. Like you saw, had a swim at that hotel, got eaten alive by mosquitoes. Got up, continued on, went and got those suitcases organised at Pimmy's. Had a problem with the, getting all the bike worked out, the service, clean it, take photos, then back to Pimmy's we had dinner, we were back to Pimmy's to get all that fixed up with the suitcases packed back and forth from the hotel I was staying to there. went to sleep at about 11:30 and woke up at 3:30 ready to get to the to Pimmy's to grab suitcases to get to the airport by 5, of which I did. Caught the plane about a day and a half ago now. Feels like today I caught it, but it wasn't today. Flew 7 hours to Narita Tokyo Airport in Japan. Changed flights, 2-hour wait. Got a 12-hour flight, about a 12-hour flight from Narita Tokyo Airport to Dallas Houston. Got off here ready to connect, go through customs, and Operation Let's Be Nasty kicked in for 6 hours, which I'll let it go, but unfortunately, now, rather than being able, even though I only did 5 weeks in America, and I should have, which is 5 weeks, 5, 7, 5, 35, I should still have at least 55 days out of 90, because I've done 35. I've now been limited to me leaving on the 27th, and today is the 6th. So today is the 7th. So I'm very upset. The conference starts tomorrow. And look at me. It's 2:30 in the morning and the conference starts at 9 a.m. And my flight is at 8:30. It's been full on. That's all in 1 week. Was to come back and to be in America and continue to do research and with Juan and what we were talking about, and I was really confident. And now what I've got, a one-way ticket to Melbourne because I was under so much pressure. I tried so hard to book another ticket, but in the end they agreed I could go back to Thailand. But I said to myself, I've already done one extension on my longer term visa early in the year, and I just did a 45-dayer. I think you can only do 2 if I took that risk and go there. So I don't even know what I'm going to do. Anyway, that's a recap. If you watch that, you're a brave person, but I just thought sometimes I've got to do some longer form. And you can see what really goes into some of this, because you're watching not a scripted event. You're watching my life, and today was hard. Today I held back the tears because I was really broken in there. They were very harsh, and it doesn't matter what they said. It was uncalled for. I'm not a risk at all. I don't pose a risk. The only thing I made is a mistake of not having a return ticket, which I was completely unaware, and it was just horrendous what I went through, and I don't wish that upon anyone. And thank you to whoever that man was at the end that came along and just sort of went into bat for me, because I'd given up. I said to them, just send me home, I can't do it. I ended up raising my voice, not extreme, but I haven't slept. I did sleep on the plane, but I've expended a huge amount of energy in a week. I'm really exhausted, and I was supposed to get home there today and have a really beautiful early sleep and be up ready for tomorrow for the conference. Well, that's not going to happen. So anyway, I'm going to do great things, and I believe that's why a lot of this is happening, because there's forces out there that know who the good guys are and the good girls who want to do something good for this world. And I'm not perfect, that's for sure. I've certainly had my moments where I've said or done the wrong thing, but all in all, my motive is genuine, is to try and do good things for humanity, help people when I can at all times, and try and be kind. And sometimes, I've certainly had short fuse in the past. I feel like I'm much calmer. You learn as you go, but ultimately I do good for people, and my heart is for humanity, and I just think people should not allow ego and power to get in the way. Where you're having a bad day, you're going to take it out on someone and really ruin what has been something I'm working really hard, and today is disappointing that I now have to try and combat whatever's just happened, which is basically my trip in America being severely cut short and threatened many times today with being sent back. For what? What did I do? I didn't do anything. I just went and got my luggage. And now all of it, oh, you've triggered the flags. Oh, there's all these flags being triggered. What flags? The guy goes, oh, you're selling things. Of course I'm selling things. I'm not going back to Thailand and Malaysia. I bought a motorbike to stay there for some months and rode from one country to the other. Yeah. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm learning to take things that are very difficult, but you know, I don't want to get, it's really exhausting. So anyway, so I've got to say, if someone just like could send me into the past through YouTube, through this camera, and it landed in my hand, chicken and chips with chicken salt, I would say 谢谢 in Chinese. Thank you very much. Over and out. This is probably the largest mall in Houston, so let's go take a look in the Galleria.
I see the way you look at me. The cherry on
can
top
adopt all
of your
those pets?
broken dreams.
That's good.
I didn't ask
I'm
you for
Australian, so I better
anything,
not
but
take them
you
back.
acted like I did. I can feel it when you
Korean
walk
store.
around. You see a light, try to put it out. Do I remind you that you never found exactly what you need?
Like a matrix.
Military, no? Maybe so.